Hey everyone, Billy here. So currently we're on a ride just through my local park, and I thought, why not? I'm currently riding my Trampa, doing a little practice, doing some jumps, just trying to get used to it again since I haven't been doing it for a while, since I actually ruined the battery. And so my brother's actually with me as well, which is somewhere over there, you can see him running around. It's his first time on one of my boards for a long time because he stopped riding it for about, let's say, a year. So we thought maybe we could do a 10-month review on the Trampa board. I've had my board for 10 months now, since July of last year. I got this inspiration from Neil, Eastgate Monster. So I'll put his link in the description there. So if you want to see what his videos are like, then I can put them there. So this is Jack. Jack is my brother. Jack skates. Currently he's on my vaporwave board. Right, well, anyway, so what we're going to do is pretty much ride around here. There's a few little mini jumps. There's not many areas around here for me to jump on the Trampa, but wherever we can find a spot, we'll try and jump it, of course. Well, I'll try and jump anyway, Jack can film. Yeah, in a bit. Yeah. So one thing to say firstly is this board is immense. It's crazy. Not only do you have all of the torque in the world to just go off-road, go on-road, whatever you want to do, but it's indestructible. It's waterproof, it's mud-proof, it's everything-proof. I've gone through so much stuff. I've gone through storms on this. I've gone through mini London monsoons on this, and it's really survived everything. The only thing is when you do go into rain, for example, you would put a shower cap on top of the monster box here, which is not a problem at all. I love how these boards are super customizable. With the actual board themselves, you can put whatever batteries you want in them, whether you want cells, like battery cells, like lithium ion, or if you wanted to get, what I've got is zippies, which are much more lighter, and especially if you want to learn to jump and stuff, I'd recommend getting zippies more. And that customization is great because you can always choose what range you want to get. With my zippies, I've got 4 in the bag and 4 in the box, so I can have 20 miles of range on one and 20 mile range on the other, and use all that range up, so that 40 miles of range all together, which is absolutely crazy, especially when I'm out riding, run out of battery, just swap it over, carry on riding, back to normal. So when you actually buy a Trampa board, the customization is insane. When you go on their website, you can go through every single drop down box and see all the different kinds of colours and types and everything of what you want to have on your board when you're riding. With my board in particular, I like blue, so I chose a lot of blue. I've got blue wheels, I've got blue stickers, I've got blue grip tape even, and a blue box in the middle, which I just stuck some grip tape on top, but it still does the job. But you can really go however you want when it comes to customizing your board. My girlfriend Rebecca, she has her board red and black and red. She likes black and red a lot, so she made her board black and red. So you can really make your board however you want, and I will soon be customizing this just like I did to my vaporwave, just not the same color obviously. When it comes to off-roading, so Jack's on my Evolve Carbon GTR, and you can see he's doing pretty well off-roading. But when I accelerate, I have more acceleration than he does, aka more power, which is great because this can get up much more better inclines. It can really just challenge itself to the max. And the Evolve, maybe not so much, but obviously the Evolve is more for use elsewhere. Also, one thing I would say is if you're going to get yourself a Trampa board, you should definitely look into these key things that you should get when you first buy it. First one would be mud guards, because not only when you ride in rain, it will flick up on you, you will be soaked, your clothes will not be the same colour again until you wash them, but it's just overall much more nicer, especially if you like to do off-road trails all the time. And I wouldn't say have them if you like to do jumps, I do, and I think that's the reason why I haven't got them yet, but it's definitely a must, especially if you like to go through these muddy trails and get absolutely covered. Have a good time. The build quality of this board, wow, honestly, the deck is insane. It's just so just bendy and just, I don't know how it hasn't snapped yet at all. The amount of pressure I've put on it, and I'm sure it's the same for the Trampa guys. Just constantly putting pressure on it and nothing ever happens to it. Even the monster box, easy to put together, does barely ever break unless you tighten the screws up too much, but that's like most things anyway. I currently run a Pro Belt drive. I would recommend people who are more likely to ride it on the road than on off-roading to get this Pro Belt drive instead of spur drive. Otherwise get a spur drive, and I'm actually going to get a spur drive very soon, hopefully. So I will be putting that on. It's much more better for my way of riding, I'd say. So I've got to say the usage for these boards is basically unlimited. Earlier on when I touched up upon saying how the boards are basically indestructible, you can also use them wherever you want. For example, when I have time, I like to ride at skate parks because I like to learn how to do the jumps there. But when I want to travel, I want to go to a dirt track. And when I go to a dirt track, I use it for a dirt track. But then for me to get to the dirt track, I want to use it on the road, use it on the street, get around London, and so on and so forth. So it's unlimited how you can use these boards. Just because it's a giant board doesn't mean you have to use it on off-roading, and that's it. But obviously, off-roading is where it shines the most. Off-roading is the best part of this board. I would recommend though, anyone who would look to get this board is to make sure you've got the tool set, or ask Trampa what specific tools you would need, because when I first got this board, I wasn't prepared at all, and I had to order loads of tools just so I can ride it properly without having to go out and not take a certain tool and then be stuck and then not be able to use the board for a week until I ordered the tool and so on, and it was ridiculous. And that's one thing you need, a tool set for this board, 100%. To be honest, with this board itself, there's not actually much that's really bad about it. I haven't had many problems with it at all. The only problems I would say I've had is I've snapped a lot of belts, but that's because I've put a lot of strain on the drive, hence why I'm now getting a gear drive. Unrelated to the board itself, batteries, it's cool that Trampa don't do batteries because I can just buy them from Hobby Wing like I do. I've put a link in the description of what I run. The only thing I do wish is when you do have batteries in here, whether it's lithium ion or if it's lipos like I do, the balance wires, they normally stick out like this. Problem is I keep hitting them, and I, for example, snapped one of my batteries already. Well, not the battery, but more the balance cable because of this reason. Same goes for these guys here. These are good, but if you land bad and you land in the sense that the board comes back on you, hits you in your bum or your back or wherever, this will come back too, and it will hit you, it will hurt you, and also may snap this too, which I've done multiple times now. So I've just wrapped them up in duct tape and tried to keep them as secure as I could before they rip apart. Apart from that, that's literally the only problems I've really got with this board. Everything else I'm happy with. It's done its job. It's been fast, it's been fun, it's been a good ride, and it still will be for the next many years I'll have this board. So that's the end of my video today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I thought I'd talk about a Trampa because we haven't really seen my Trampa much on my channel just yet, but of course there's more to come, especially as quarantine stops. Hopefully me, Jack here, Rebecca, my girlfriend, and maybe a few other people can all go to the dirt track and get some sick content for you for sure. If you guys check the description below, you'll see where you can get a Trampa board from, you can get an Evolve board from, and any other equipment I'm running today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.